Hi, my name is Zach Jennings, and my verses are Matthew 19:16 through 22, John 3:16, Numbers 6:1 through 22. And the title of my sermon is Consecration. 400 million. That's the number of people who follow the largest Instagram account belonging to a single individual. His name is Cristiano Ronaldo. At age 37, he tells the world where to go and what to get as you get there. With worth over $27 million and commanding at least $1.6 million per sponsored Instagram post, Ronaldo can be known as the king of influencers. He's rich, he's young-ish, and he's very powerful. This sounds to me like someone who was an influencer long before Instagram was ever created. The rich young ruler. Now in Matthew 19:16 through 22, the rich young ruler approaches Jesus and asks, "Good teacher, what good thing must I do to earn eternal life?" Then Jesus lists 6 commandments, and the rich young ruler asks, "All these things I've kept from my youth. What do I still lack?" Then Jesus says to him, "If you want to be perfect, go sell what you have and give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Come, follow me." But when the young man heard this, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions. Now, I imagine it'd be very hard to hear this statement, especially if you have money like someone like Ronaldo. The problem the rich young ruler had was that he believed he could do something in order to earn eternal life. However, a relationship with Jesus is not transactional. God himself modeled this in John 3:16. It says, "For God so loved the world, they gave his only begotten Son." He loved first, and then he gave. Actions are a byproduct of love. Eternal life is a byproduct of our relationship with Jesus. The rich young ruler missed the whole point, that it's a relationship built on love that can be neither bought nor earned. Now, don't get me wrong. A relationship with Jesus will cost you something. It costs our yes. We say yes because we love him. Our yes to him means no to other things. When you love someone, you give them your time. You do things you may not like doing just so that you can spend time with them because you love them. When my mom asks me to take a picture, I do it. Not because I want to, but because it's a simple request and it means a lot to her. But we say yes because we love. The rich young ruler couldn't give up the rich young ruler couldn't get past what he had to give up. His longing for earthly material things outweighed his desire to walk with the King of Kings. When we say yes to Jesus, he usually doesn't ask us to sell everything and follow him. That would be an extreme form of consecration. Consecration, though, could cost you everything. Consecration is defined as giving entirely to a specific person, activity, or cause, or being solemnly dedicated to, or set apart for a higher purpose. Consecration is talked about in Numbers 6:1 through 21. It talked through the lens of a Nazirite vow. If someone made this vow, they wouldn't drink grape juice or drink wine or vinegar. They wouldn't cut their hair. That's crazy. Every time I hear this story, what's talked about are things you couldn't do. But have we gotten it wrong? Nazirites lived a life that was separate, set apart in order to fulfill God's will. Back in November, the Lord asked me to stop listening to secular music for a month, and I did. Now this may seem like a simple task, but meant a great deal to me. Now even though there's nothing wrong with listening to secular music or drinking grape juice, sometimes the Lord will ask us for things and we'll give it to him because we know that we get him in exchange. The rich young ruler seemed to have it all. He was rich, he had money, and he was probably pretty happy. What he didn't know is that he would have gained more than his heart could have ever hoped for had he given up everything he thought he couldn't lose. Now, whether you're the king of Instagram, your high school lunch table, or your Lego city, you have an invitation today to give the King of Kings your whole yes. Will you say yes?